I live in an apartment building. It has a password at the front door. Outsiders are not allowed to enter the apartment because only residents know this password. But sometimes, in some cases, outsiders come in after finding out the password because there are ways to find it out. For example, the residents might inform a food delivery driver or an acquaintance who frequently visits their house. In fact, it's not that big of a deal since it's just the front door to the building, not an individual's house, because it's for convenience. But when a resident comes in, they secretly use their own password when they come in. But in the case of an unidentified person, it's different. What the? Who the heck is this lady? I don't think she's from my apartment. Why are you looking at me so strangely? I'm scared. My house is on the 40th floor. She's going to the 37th floor? Whew. That's a close one. But why is she staring at me so fiercely? What's wrong with her? I was a little nervous. For a while, every time I took the elevator, I thought of her, especially on the 37th floor where she got off, worried that the elevator might stop. But a few days later, I ended up running into her again on the first floor. To my surprise, the way she was dressed was the same from when I saw her a few days ago. Maybe she recognized me too. She was staring at me so intensely. I was intimidated. Oh, hello. I was scared. I wanted to ease the tension, so I said hi. I thought I would feel relieved if we exchanged greetings. But this woman ignored me and still only glanced at me with a strange look. What? She didn't even say hello. But why does she keep looking at me with those weird eyes? Her anxious eyes seemed to say a lot. She seemed wary of me. She also seemed to be frightened by something. But what bothers me more than her gaze is, it was the number of floors she pressed. Obviously, she hit 37 a few days ago. But why? Why? Why did you hit the 38th floor today? Maybe she pressed the wrong button. I think she pressed it wrong. I'm sure. Or maybe my memory isn't right from a few days ago. No, it was definitely 37. Now we're on the 38th floor. And why is she looking back at me with that weird look and strange behavior? Right? Yeah, I'm definitely right. She's looking at me weird. What the heck is she doing? Who are you? Are you sure you live in this apartment? She got off on the 38th floor after the doors opened. I'm sure it's the 38th floor. And she's looking back at me, just like last time. Until the elevator closes. I don't think I can get on the elevator for a while. I was really afraid. Where the heck is that woman's house? 37th floor or 38th floor? It could be a homeless woman who steals the passwords and comes in to sleep on the stairs to avoid the cold weather. Or maybe she's a criminal? A few days later, I couldn't erase the suspicions of the scary woman from my memory. I couldn't even take the elevators without being scared. I tried not to go out as much as I could, but Eventually, I left home for an important appointment. Should I just walk down the stairs? No. There's a strange woman hiding in the staircase. It was terrible just to think about it. The elevator is really... I think I'm gonna have PTSD. Should I move out? At that moment, when I came to my senses, the woman and I were already in the same space. And she looked at me with those horrible eyes. What's more frightening is that today she pressed the 39th floor. I was really going crazy. She pushes a different number every time. No matter how few people come and go, I'm familiar with almost everyone in the building. But this woman she's not a resident of this apartment. And finally, the next day, the woman, she didn't press anything. No, the 40 button was pressed. Why did she press the number 40? She's definitely not my neighbor's friend, and she's definitely not a guest at my house. So then, who is this woman? Who the heck is... Excuse me, I'm promoting this newly opened gym. How many times have we seen each other? Come check it out once. She was the one who went from floor to floor and posted gym promotions on the front doors. If the residents report it, she'll be kicked out by the guards. I anxiously slipped into my apartment. It was a bland ending. The identity of the woman who had terrorized me for a while ended in such an anticlimactic ending. I can take the elevator comfortably from now on.